Ladies and gentlemen, I am Yusril. The game is Everquest Next Landmark in Alpha, and welcome to what is a fairly pretty world, and also what is shaping up to be one of the best defiling of nature simulators ever. Alright, this is an alpha. That's the first thing that needs to be stressed. This is incomplete. There are features missing, there are bugs, things will doubtless break horribly. Performance has not been optimized, which is why this is clocking 25 frames per second with a GPU limit. It should be noted that Everquest Next will be running on the Forge Light engine. That's the same engine that powers PlanetSide 2. I'm hoping it stays stable. PlanetSide 2 has a nasty tendency to lock up at random on my machine for no readily apparent reasons. So, if things start juddering and skipping, you know why. A GTX 590 was good, but with the current generation it's starting to stagger a little. So, the objective of this video is a quest. A simple quest, an easy quest to get a selection tool. For that, I need some iron ingots, some topaz, and some elemental iron. You get elemental iron while you're mining iron ore. To mine iron ore, unfortunately, you need a bronze pick. This is a bit of a problem, since my current pickaxe, and even the founder's pickaxe, which does double duty and is equal to a copper pick and a copper axe rolled into two, is not up to the job, so I need the materials to make a bronze pick. As you see, I've been making some progress. So we've got some of the wood, but we do need some elemental tin, some tourmaline, and some burled wood planks to get this done. We also need some plain wood planks. To get the planks, needless to say, you need wood. But the real problem is going to be finding the tourmaline, because I have no idea where to start. I'm going to assume, given the colour, that those pale blue smears resources up on the hilltop are what I need to be mining. So let's head up there. In the meantime, though, we will, of course, defile nature and hack down these trees along the way. Choppy, 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 choppy tree. As you can see, you do get random procs some of the better resources. I have no idea why I've got flax from a tree. Never mind, just keep chopping and the tree disappears. Again, missing animations. Alpha is alpha, to borrow a line. Let's just quickly scroll down. Silkfall, cotton. It's a very odd species of tree. Keep hacking away. Choppy tree, choppy choppy tree, and it runs out and disappears. They don't all disappear. There's actually meant to be a disappearance animation. At the moment, some of the trees tend to explode, for want of a better term, but not these ones. Keep hacking. You can see the green bar up above. That's how much resource is left in the tree. It's essentially a health bar. And you can get one last hack more often than not, and then you have to wait because then it disappears. Okay, keep on with the chopping wood. Not doing too badly with the plain wood. And we're getting some burled wood as a rare drop. You'll notice small tree gave less resources. Did get a decent chunk of burled wood out of that though. Big trees, yeah, basically forget about hacking those down to begin with. Middle trees like this one, well, it's not so bad. Let's see what happens. Choppy, choppy, choppy. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. And I really shouldn't be singing this because, hey, copyright. Plus, I'm a bad singer. I can't make up new words. Just like my dear papa. And the Mounties haven't been put in yet because alpha is alpha. Right, choppy, 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 choppy. And like I say, occasionally the trees explode and appear to double their mass in the process. Hell, it's better than just falling over, I suppose. Then you have to get rid of the log somehow. Anyhow, let's toddle up, because I like the look of that pale blue resource deposit. Yeah, well, of course it could just be a horrible, horrible rendering bug. Here we are, up on the hillside. This game really, really is pretty. They're getting a lot of mileage out of Forge Light on this one compared to PlanetSide 2. Probably because I think they might... no. I'm just thinking. I think PlanetSide 2's worlds are larger, but travel times are shorter because you move so much faster. I mean, it's not like this game has tanks yet. Anyhow, let's see what we get. Okay, copper ore, tin ore, and tin ore for the most part. You'll notice that I am actually deforming the ground here. Everquest next is going to be using a voxel engine. I'm trying to remember the last time anyone made serious use of voxels. No, and I can't. They were in vogue briefly as an alternative to polygons, but they never really took off. I think a lot of the machines at the period didn't really have the power to do it properly. Of course, now we do, and it's allowing for properly deformable worlds. Unfortunately, I still don't have any tourmaline, so that was the wrong colour. Is there anything else to work with? Sun's at the wrong angle. Someone's been busy. Needless to say, all of the good land got claimed fairly early on. I have actually got a little plot for myself. It's out on one of the other islands. It's actually up on a tier 2 island, so once we get the whole can't mine tier 2 resources problem fixed, I'll be able to spend some time out there. Let's see what this gives. Hacky, hacky, hacky. Looks like stone for the most part. Essence of earth, dirt, stone. Yep, this isn't particularly promising, is it? Right, just leave that scar cut into the mountainside. It would be interesting if at some point they actually made the local earth elementals and various other nature beasts get severely hacked off at what we were doing. Right, up, 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 up. Let's just grab some copper. As you can see, friction's a bit of a problem, but once you get a gap hacked into the mountain, it's generally okay. Okay, what do we have? Just a good chunk of copper ore by the look of it. There's usually some tin backing seams like these. I break out the diggy hole song at this point because that is basically what I'm doing, but of course it doesn't quite work like that. And anyway, I get into trouble for it if I nick the Yogscast's theme. Right, come on, hacky, hacky, hacky. Have we got everything here? Chunk, chunk, chunk. A lot of copper ore. There's occasionally some tin backing these. Need to widen the tunnel a bit so I can get down. Come on. Open up. There we go. And I think I have pretty much played this seam out, but got a good chunk of copper from it. Sure, I don't really have a use for copper, but there you go. Oh, no, wait. Getting some tin. Getting some tin. Yay! Okay, again, just broaden the mine shaft out a bit. I'm probably going to head straight back to the surface if I can, because we've done a 120 degrees. Just broaden up here a little. There we go. And I think we have played this vein out. Yeah, we're just getting dirt here. Right, time to head back. It's only a little hole in the mountainside. I mean, you can barely see it. Still no torment. Ah! This looks promising. If I can get my character to stand still. Come on, what have we got? What have we got? Okay, cannot harvest because the resource rating is too low. Right, let's switch in the copper pick. See if that helps. Nope, I don't know what that is, but it's tougher than my picks can currently cope with. Music's not too shabby either. Okay, so still stuck for where to find tourmaline. There's a couple of interesting patches off to the Oh wow, okay, some of these places do actually look pretty interesting. I know grass is always green on the side, but it looks like we're heading off to the desert. Let's see if we can get some decent resources out there. Chop chop. Chop 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 chop. And of course at the same time see if we can pick up a few more trees on the way. And yes, in theory you can harvest these big trees, it's just that there are some clipping issues, and in any event the axe isn't really up to it anyhow. It's a little bit comical. Big tree, little axe. Anyhow, onwards. Let's chop down a couple more trees while we're here. Get a decent logging operation going. Still need wooden logs for the axe as well, so this is hardly a problem. There we go, a bit more plain wood. And, oh, another miracle tree has grown in. Right. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Nature's bounty, ladies and gentlemen. Someone's going to come through here with a gnome-built, mass-produced logging machine at some stage. Just know it. That, by the way, is the teleport hub, for want of a better term. I'm sure it has one in the lore, but that's what I think of it as. It's your access from island to island, and indeed server to server, as far as I can tell. If you remember Ultima Online, think of these not so much as separate servers, but more like facets in the way of Trammel and Felucca. Oh, that brings back some memories, including that lovely little scare code that basically said you shouldn't have done that every time you went over to Felucca. Okay, so it's actually loading in the extra detail as we get closer. Of course, now these resource deposits suddenly aren't quite as good as they initially looked. However, there are a few promising options over in that desert, and they should be easier to spot because of the lack of hills. Right, frame rate has just staggered down to 17 briefly for some reason. At the moment it's holding at about 24 to 25. Which I'd like to say it's not too bad, but we shall see. We shall see. Okay, got some copper there. Won't mine that out just yet because chasing tourmaline ought to be on this map. And apparently I surf down hills because my character is a badass. Allegedly. Okay, more copper there. Harvest this tree while we're here. There we go. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Done. Right, a bit more plain wood. Now then, there is a deposit here that's worth checking out. You can just see the mark on the map. See, they're not nearly as large as they were made out to be on the low-res maps. In fact, it's pretty sodding tiny, but I'll take it. Axe and you shall receive. Okay, what else we got? Deposit up there. This may be something I can't mine. The colour looks... Yeah, the colour looks like I'm going to have trouble mining this, but let's see what happens. Nope, not having it. Okay, so that's not an option. Let's try this red stuff. Oh yes, if you go into map and while you're moving, your character basically goes into auto run, which, well, it's one way to do it. I'd prefer the straight auto run button, mind you. Okay, there was a reddish deposit on the map. Okay, there it is, just off to the left. So should be over here. Ah, there we go. Ding. What have we got? Can I mine it, more to the point? Tourmaline! Excellent. Right, at least now I know what I'm looking for. And this looks like quite a decent little vein. Right, let's go for some open cast mining. It's getting sand, which I assume we'll be able to turn into glass at some point, because that's the logical use for it in a situation like this. Broaden the open cast out a bit. What have we got? Not too bad a haul. At least now I know the colour I'm looking for. Okay, a few bits of ore left there. I say ore, but that's really the wrong term for it. And I think we have played this out, but let's just expand things around a bit. And stone's always handy as a building material. No, I think we've emptied that. Oh well, got a bit of tourmaline. Just don't think we've got enough to get the pickaxe just yet. So, any more red blips on the map? Oh yes, there's a chunk off to the left just by the copper. So, runny, runny, runny. Just round past the slope. There's the copper. Right. Hopefully this will do the trick for gems and metal. Of course, I still need that burled wood, which is going to be awkward to get hold of out here. We're in the middle of a desert after all. Copper's there, and the gems are here. Okay. Let's see how deep this goes. Not a great haul, it has to be said. Played out pretty sodding fast, in fact. That was only a trace deposit. Well, let's see how much copper we get, and more to the point, see if it plays into tin at the same time. Hacky, hacky, hacky. I never did get the appeal of Minecraft, but I'm starting to understand if this is the core gameplay with some combat on top. I can see why people would go for Minecraft, even if it is just Terraria in 3D. Aha! Tin! Perfect. Okay, so let's play the rest of the trench out this way, and then follow it down. We shall dig deeply and greedily. Hopefully we won't awake the nameless fear while we're down there. That can come in a later video. Especially once they put the combat and the risk v reward in. There we go. Zoom in to get a better look. And hacky, hacky, hacky. Right. Nope, the vein hasn't played out, it just took a turn. Come on. Good way to get RSI. Holding down the mouse, at the moment you have to click repeatedly. If you just click once and hold, it doesn't. Oh no, I lie. It does. Ah, why wasn't that working earlier? Okay, learn something every day. Click and hold to just mine repeatedly. Very, very handy to know. I have been clicking repeatedly and giving my wrist tendons a case to complain about. However, I think we've played this vein out, so yeah, that's not going to go any further. Right, any more tourmaline to be had? Remember, we're looking for red. not this orangey that signifies copper. I think, however, we may have run ourselves out. There's some yellow down there that looks cute, but I doubt we'll be able to mine it. And... no, I think we're pretty much hosed. Let's head back to a crafting table. Ooh, tin. Tin, 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 tin. Give me the axe. And start hacking. Birth, just a surface deposit. Well, let's see if there's anything under here. No, I don't want to move the chat window. Stick that back where it is. Okay, and quickly cut in a few footholds. There we go. Miney, miney, miney. Nope, this looks like another surface deposit again. Yep, just subsurface, no tin underneath it. Oh well. Annoying, but there you go. Back to the crafting table. Need to check. This is slightly annoying. You have to actually be at a crafting station in order for this to work. And if there's an easy way to check your resource storage for things like copper, stone's easy enough, and likewise dirt, grass one's better. Unfortunately, trying to check out how much, say, copper you've got is a bit of a pain. Basically, because it doesn't work very well. Anyhow, onwards. I don't even know. That, I'm assuming it's just a random bug because it's not showing in the... Oh wow, yes it is showing in the world. Dear God. I have no idea what's caused that. Let's just pretend it doesn't exist for a bit. Doopy doopy doo. I didn't break the world, devs, honestly. Yeah. Well, I've never seen Forge Light do that in PlanetSide 2, so let's just head back and see what we can find. And there's is that a tourmaline deposit right by the transport stone? The teleport hub, rather. That's just there to taunt me, isn't it? Get the pick. Get the pick. Come on. Come on. I want those gems. I want gems. Wanty gems. What do you mean I can't mine? Gah! It's in the no mining zone surrounding the teleport station, so of course... Ah! Annoying, 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 annoying! Right, let's see what we need. Okay, plenty of minerals. I need a bit more elemental tin, and I need a lot of wood. Okay. Could be worse. Could be much, much worse. Main problem is going to be all that wood. Happily, an easily solved problem, because there are a lot of trees over here. Right. Never a chainsaw when you need one. Time to start hacking. I can't help but think that I haven't had to do this much lumberjacking since, well, Ultima Online. Still, it's been a while since an MMO played up resource gathering this much, and maybe it'll make a pleasant change from the straight kill, kill, kill. On the other hand, maybe it'll just be like WoW's potion grind. More Dream Bloom. And I can't say the word that my old guild leader used to attach to that comment. Okay. It also looks as though the type of special wood you get is dependent on the type of tree you're cutting down. So I was getting stripe logs off those palm type trees over there, and I'm getting the burled logs that I was chasing off these shorter squatter jobs. So, up into the main forest, I think, and continue the epic... Have I suddenly gone French? Epic orgy of environmental vandalism that so far has been proving remarkably useful. Anyhow, keep chopping. No burled wood off that one. Move on. Next victim. Somewhere in a corner, the creators of Captain Planet are curled up and weeping. Do I have some more usable trees? Yes, I do. Excellent. Not very much, mind you. They are only little trees. 3 burled logs off that one. Not too bad. Okay, there we go. Moving on. Can I harvest the big ones? Well, the game thinks I can, but it's definitely not having it. It's just a position thing. Ah! Wahaha! Oh, that solves so many wood supply issues. Here I was hunting around for the small trees, and it turns out that actually all I needed to do was get my position right to chop down the big ones. Right. As long as it falls the other way when it comes down, it's going to be a case of timber! Also, no burled wood, which is a little annoying. Plenty of plain, but no burled. Come on, down you go. What happens when one of these explodes? Well, luckily the wood apparently isn't solid on here. Now, where do you have to stand to get this one chopped down? Up. Nope. 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 This does need to be tightened up a little. Okay. Apparently there's a small tree growing out of the big one. Fine, I'm not complaining, it's all wood. And I need a ton of other stuff. Plenty of burled wood logs coming out of this one, which is all to the good. Here we are. Cannot harvest, resource rating too low. Yeah, I'll just bet it is. Well, we can come back and destroy that later in the name of sheer unmitigated profits. I'm willing to bet the others won't let me do it either. Right. Okay, well, let's just nail this one quickly. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Bit more burled wood. Okay. And onwards. Frame rate again just staggered for a second there, down to 16. And yeah, I'm being GPU limited rather than CPU limited. Even, well, processor is i7-3820 overclocked to 4.3 give or take. It's currently ticking along at about 30% load. GPU is the real bottleneck at the moment, so I don't know, is it making full use of both of the 590's cores? I have no idea. Skid upslope, and let's see, have I got enough? So, wood. Nope, I need to go find a crafting table. Now, let's go back over here to Mr. Friendly Neighbourhood crafting station. I suspect if he ever gets the opportunity to charge for entrance to this, he'll make a killing. Or maybe he'll just stick some vendors next to it. That would certainly work as an option for getting people in and making a fortune. Okay, 38 logs. It would be nice to have the option to type in here, but nope, not happening. So, unfortunately, you do have to click repeatedly to do this. And craft. And just let it do its stuff. If 100 logs per plank seems like overkill, bear in mind just how much we were getting off each chop of the tree. It was about 10 chops for a plank at this stage. Okay, so we've got the plain wood planks made. Let's see what we need for the bronze pick. I need 5 burled wood planks. I have got enough burled wood to make 1.94. I need another 306 burled wood. I'm getting 3 or 4 times. That's a little bit ridiculous, frankly. I mean, given that burled wood's a relatively rare drop from these trees, you'd think it wouldn't require quite so sodding much of the stuff to make what is a fairly early upgrade, it has to be said. Anyhow, since I don't have much of a choice, it's back to the hacking. 1% of the way there. This might take a while. Right, the heartless destruction of one small forest later, thereby condemning the land to soil erosion, etc, etc, etc. Have I got enough wood? Oh, the jokes could be had. Yes, a bold wood plank. Perfect. Craft that. And with a bit of luck, I can make my bronze pick. Excellent. So I can now start mining iron and aquamarine. So that gives me my next tier. And of course, hopefully that will then allow me to get the resources I need for a selection tool. Elemental iron, topaz, and iron ingots. So hopefully I can start pulling all of those out of the ground. After which the next problem I think is going to be an iron pick. Yep, aquamarines, burled wood planks again. Only 3 of them this time, and I've got enough plain wood planks stashed as well. So I need to go find iron and aquamarine. And that's a problem for another video. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Usual. That has been an initial look and an initial hunt around the world of the Everquest Next Landmark Alpha. And until next time, farewell. I still have no idea what's causing that though.